Welcome back, awesome Action Toy fans and subscribers. But during it is Sunday, the 14th of May, 2023. I'm looking at these Sho-do box figures. I've got 5 of them here. We've got from, does it say somewhere, not sure. It says outsider, 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 outsider. And we've got, I'm not sure what these numbers are. I've got 3, this is 11, that's 6 and 9, a 5 and 9, a 6 and 11, and a 3 and 9. No idea what that refers to with that series or range. Different years. This one is 2017. This is 2022. The others 2022. Can't see that one or that one on the front. They do look pretty cool. I do like these Sho-do box toys. They are actually quite cheap here in Asia, but I'm not sure how much they are in the West. They are pretty decent. You have to assemble a little bit. You have to pop here and rip open. This one sort of come open anyway, and inside normally there are some sort of instructions. If not printed inside, there'll be a little sheet with instructions inside. No, so this one's just pretty much as is. Put the, what's his head? Put his head on, add his hands on, and you get this nice sort of figure here. Pretty cool. I'm going to unbox and set these all up and have a look, and we go into this. So if you like sort of content, please consider joining the Patreon. Link in the top right of your screen now. Get to see all the videos early. No need to wait 3 weeks, 2 months, whatever. And there are other benefits too. And you can cancel at any time. So I will see you in a moment. Stay tuned. Okay, here they are all set up. And you see they all come with these little nice little bases to put the spare hands in, which is really quite cool. And an interesting thing as well is that the hand, the plug size is different on the left and the right. So you can't put these in the wrong side here, and you can't put them on the wrong side on the figure. Which is unfortunate with this one, because I want to put some of these things on different sides of this one, but you cannot. And then this one's just 2 open hands and 2 fists. And the last one's got loads of hands. It also comes with this black box, which I think a bit of dry brushing with some glue will make it pop a lot. Does it open? Not as far as I can see. Okay, let's get a close look at all the figures, left to right. No idea what their names are. Swordman! Yeah, I've got some use for him. He could be quite easily converted into a samurai, possibly. Or he could be some sort of, obviously, sci-fi figure, but pretty cool again. I'm going to call him the Batman. I like this one a lot. I'm not sure about that head sculpt, mind you, but the wingspan's pretty cool. Very, very, very nice. The Robot Man. No idea what his name is again, but I have got one of these ones already in a blue and red. So I got this one because he comes with different attachments. I like that attachment he's got here. I think that's just an outstanding attachment. But it's a cool head as well. Great looking figure. The Mummy. Again, no idea what their names are. I got him because I'm slowly building a fantasy mummy, sourcing different parts. I thought maybe I could use him. Actually, I think I could just repaint a lot of that and I'll get like a nice little mummy, but maybe I'll use his parts. Maybe I'll buy another one. But I think he is a fantastic. That single line is a bit creepy. And lastly, the other, no, what we can call it, the Space Dictator, I guess. Or the Space Super Sci-Fi, High Sci-Fi Bounty Hunter. I don't know. The only one that comes with guns. Pretty cool. Very, very nice. Okay, let's get an idea of size on these figures. So I'll use the mummy guy, and I'll use, I think, the orange guy. Let's get him a bit more straight. Okay, and our sword guy, samurai guy, whatever guy he is. Now articulation is going to be slightly different each of them because they've got slightly different sculpts, but we'll have a quick look at that in a moment. Okay, so let's go. Mummy guy is around about nearly 10.5. This orange guy here is approaching 11. This robot guy here again is around 10.5. The one I called the Space Dictator is around 10.5, and the Batman or the Bat Person is 10 here, but his legs are apart, so his again is about 10.5, 11. So fully compatible with your other 1/18 scale figures, but what universes you'll use them in, I don't know. Okay, quick look at articulation. We'll go through all of them. So, this space samurai sword man, whatever. Let's get a look, get a focus first. So he has a left and a right, an up and a down, and he has a small side to side as a ball. Shoulders don't go that high up because of this sculpting here, which is a shame. Only that far on the sides. It does have some give, but not really enough. You can turn from the shoulder. Bicep bend is 90 or a little bit over 90, and the hands just turn like this. He has soft goods here in articulation. He has a waist, small turn, small. Oh, he has a trunk. Really good forwards, backwards, side to side, and a turn, and small on the waist too. Hips, sideways, not a lot. Forwards and backwards can be terrible. Well, backwards is pretty good. Forwards is terrible because of the sculpting. Knees, he's got a single kneecap. He does get 90 degrees. On a ball on his feet, and it's the first time I've seen these guys having toe articulation like Joy Toy, which is pretty cool. Let's come to our bat friend. Can you stand up for me first, please? Thank you. So, head, again, left, right, up, down, small side to side. Shoulders go very high, as you can see. He's got articulation in the elbow. None of the wings, but the wings do overlap, which is nice. He gets over 90 on the bicep bend, which is awesome. And his hands just turn. Trunk, he's got a separate trunk. So he has a forwards, backwards on the trunk, a turn, a side to side, and his waist as well. So together, he's got amazing trunk articulation. Hips, really quite nice. Forwards is pretty damn good. Backwards, not bad. It starts to move out at that angle, so it's okay. Kneecap, single leg, but they've got the cutout, so it's very, very tight. Then if we go to his ankles, it's a ball again, so he gets the left, right. He can turn, small tippy toe, small dorsiflexation. He's got the talon or the toe articulation too, so that's also pretty cool. Our robot guy, as I like to call him. Side to side, up and down, he can turn. Shoulders don't go far because these little claw things. He does have the shoulder swivel. Bicep is around about 90 degrees. Hand just turns. Bicep is slightly more on this side, it appears. He has trunk and waist, but that coat is going to really stop him doing anything, really. Same with the hips. Stops his hips doing a lot. Forwards is okay. Backwards is not bad, to be fair. Single kneecap, but again, this gets in the way. He'd be over 90 without that. He doesn't have the articulated toe, but he does have a nice easy turn, swivel, and he's a small tippy toe and dorsiflexation. But I think he looks awesome. The mummy, the Cyclops mummy. Okay, with the obligatory stance with his hands out wide. So head, side to side, he can turn, he can up and down. Shoulders not far at all, a bit disappointed in that. Due to the sculpting, he can turn from the shoulder. Bicep bend is slightly over 90. Trunk, he can turn right and left, up and down, side to side. Waist is a good turn as well. Hips, not bad. Forwards, backwards, not bad. You can twist from the thigh. I think I can see the bat one has that as well. Single kneecap, but over 90 degrees. He does have toe articulation, and he has a small range of movement. Oh, not bad on those side to side. Forwards is okay, backwards is okay. So he does have decent ankle articulation to getting back in his must choke your mummy pose. Okay, and lastly, the one I'm calling the Space Dictator. Let's have a look at him. So head, left, popping off the ball there. Come on, stay on. Left to right, up, down, side to side, not a lot. Shoulders, that sculpting obviously gets in the way, doesn't go very far. Bicep bend, let's do this one because that gun's getting in the way. Slightly over 90 degrees. You can see his trunk is pretty good for moving, I don't think his waist moves. Does it move? I can't see the waist moving. This will really impede articulation. They can go pretty good with it. Forwards is pretty average. Backwards, that's going to really impede his backwards articulation. Still, it's not bad. He does have a thigh twist. He does have a single knee bend, which is over 90 degrees, but it sort of goes in the gap there. And he doesn't have toe articulation, but the turn is easy. The side to side is good, and the forwards and backwards is probably the best of the bunch for the tippy toe and dorsiflexation. So these are a good bunch of figures. I do like this. Let's get a comparison with some other figures, and we'll see what they are like. Okay, let's just get some space in there and make sure they all fit into a camera. Come on. Zoom out a little. Zoom in, wrong way. A little bit. Okay. Let's move here. Over there. Still in shot. Let's put his arms down. Get those wings out the way, I think. Stand up nicely for me. There we go. Okay, so let me see. Let me take. Who should I take for this one? I'll take my favourite Mothmandu from Fortnite, who's a fantastic figure. I'll stick in between my Space Dictator and the Mummy. His feet aren't in the standing position right now. Come on, Mothmandu, stand up for me. Get a decent standing position. No, that's not going to do it. It's got one ankle stiff and one ankle not so stiff. There we go. Scales decently as we can see. If I take, what should I take for the next one? I will take, knocking something off my table nearly. I will take a Dinosaur Legends, one of their cowboys. Which one it is, I've forgotten. Haven't reviewed him. Picked them up here loose in China, but good to get the scale difference. Make sure he can stand first of all. Yes, he can. Again, you see the scale is very, very nice. Next up, what shall I take? Let me take. Use the Boss Fight Studios to get a range of brands going on here. This is Sigurd the Wanderer again, who I always use. And again, we can see the scale is very good. Put them forwards a little bit, I think. And then lastly, let's use a Marvel. This one was called The Mutant, I believe, when I picked it up. I've got a few of these, at least 3, maybe 4. Stick them there. And you see they all scale very well together. So these Sho-do box toys, if you can get them, they're really, really quite good to get. I'll drop some links on I'll drop some eBay links in the video description below, so do check those out. And you can, rather you searching, see the links that I've stuck there, and you can purchase from them if you want to get some of these or similar to these as well. Great toys, I do recommend them. Obviously, I'm not an all-in on this. I just buy the ones I like the look of, or I think I can fit to my universe, or buy for customs or parts for customs. But they are fantastic. I think these and Fortnite figures do offer fantastic value for money because they're sort of cheap. But now Fortnite are very hard to find, and these Sho-do box ones are hard to find outside of Asia too, which is a shame. Okay, this is Awesome Toys signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Stay happy, keep collecting, and please consider joining the Patreon. Bye bye.